Have you ever said to yourself, tomorrow I will start, tomorrow I will study, tomorrow I will practice, and then tomorrow comes and you say it again, tomorrow, tomorrow, tomorrow.
I know that feeling because I lived it for 3 years.
Max, tell them what happened.
Okay, for 3 years, I had one dream. I wanted to speak English. I wanted to feel confident. I wanted to stop being afraid. But every morning, I woke up and said the same thing to myself. I will start tomorrow.
Why did you wait so long?
I had so many reasons to wait. I thought I was not smart enough for English. I thought it was too late for me. I thought I needed more time, a better book, a perfect plan. I told myself, when the right moment comes, I will begin.
But the right moment never came.
No, because deep inside, I knew the truth. I was scared of making mistakes, scared of sounding strange, scared of trying and failing. So I waited and waited and waited.
And then something happened.
One Monday morning, my boss called me into her office. She sat down and said, "Max, we have a new client. They are from London. They speak only English. I need you to join the meeting today at 2 o'clock.
Oh no.
I nodded slowly. I said, "Yes, of course, no problem." But inside, my heart was beating very fast.
What did you do?
I went back to my desk. I opened my computer. I tried to remember English words. I looked at simple phrases online. I repeated them quietly to myself. Good morning. Nice to meet you. How are you? But the words felt strange in my mouth, like they did not belong to me.
And the meeting?
At 2 o'clock, I walked into the meeting room. The London client was already there, a man in a gray jacket with a friendly smile. He stood up, reached out his hand, and said something. Fast, very fast. I did not catch a single word.
What did you do?
I shook his hand. I smiled. I nodded. I sat down.
And then?
The client started talking about his company, about what he needed, about numbers and dates and plans. I looked at my notebook. I wrote nothing. I understood nothing. I felt my face getting hot and red.
I know that feeling. The red face, the complete silence.
I opened my mouth to say something, anything, but nothing came out. My boss looked at me, the client looked at me. I looked down at the table.
What happened?
My boss stepped in. She started speaking. She handled the whole meeting. I sat there for 1 hour and said nothing, not one single word.
And after the meeting?
I walked to the bathroom. I turned on the cold water. I washed my hands slowly. I looked at my face in the mirror.
And?
I felt ashamed. I felt angry. Not at my boss, not at the client, at myself.
What were you thinking?
3 years. 3 years of saying tomorrow. And look at me now.
That was your moment.
That was my moment. I decided, not tomorrow, tonight.
What did you do?
I took out my phone. I searched for an English podcast. I found one, a simple one. I pressed play. I listened for 5 minutes. I understood maybe half the words, but I listened. I did not turn it off. I did not give up.
So what happened next?
I started small. Every morning before breakfast, I listened to 5 minutes of English. Just 5 minutes. I did not study grammar rules. I did not write long lists of words. I just listened.
And after 1 week?
I started repeating sentences out loud, quietly in my apartment. I talked to myself in English while I made coffee, while I got dressed, while I walked to work. Small moments, every day, a new habit.
Step by step.
Exactly. After 2 weeks, I increased to 10 minutes of listening per day, then 15. Some words started to feel familiar. I started to improve, step by step.
But it was not always easy.
No, one afternoon, something difficult happened. I needed to call a company in another city, a normal business call, but the person spoke only English.
What did you do?
I sat at my desk. I held my phone. I took a deep breath. I dialed the number. The phone rang twice. Someone answered.
Good afternoon. How can I help you?
I opened my mouth. I said my sentence, but I used the wrong word. I pronounced it wrong. Very wrong.
Sorry, could you say that again?
I repeated it. Slower this time. The person said, I am sorry. I still do not understand. Can you write us an email instead?
What did you say?
I said, yes, of course. Thank you. And I ended the call.
How did you feel?
I put the phone down on my desk. I stared at the wall. I thought, 2 weeks of practice, and I still cannot do a simple phone call. Maybe I am just not a language person. Maybe it is too late for me.
Did you want to stop?
I opened my drawer. I took out the small notebook where I wrote my English words. I held it in my hands. I almost put it back. I almost closed the drawer and stopped everything.
But you didn't.
But then I thought about the meeting room, about my red face, about sitting for 1 hour in silence. I thought that was the old me, and the old me always said tomorrow.
So what did you do?
I put the notebook on my desk. I picked up my pen. I wrote one sentence at the top of a new page.
Step by step.
I did not give up.
3 weeks later, something small happened.
Someone called the office. The caller spoke only English. My colleagues looked around the room. Nobody moved. My boss looked at me.
And?
I stood up. I walked to the phone. My hand was a little shaky. I picked it up.
What did you say?
Hello, this is Max. How can I help you?
And?
The caller started speaking. I listened carefully. I understood most of it. Not everything, but most. I answered with simple sentences, short and clear. I made one small mistake, but I kept going. I did not freeze. I did not go red.
Thank you so much. That was very helpful.
I said, "You are welcome. Have a good day." And I hung up.
How did you feel?
I walked back to my desk. I sat down quietly. I did not say anything to my colleagues. I did not celebrate out loud.
But inside,
Inside, I felt something warm, something quiet, something I had not felt in a long time.
I'm confident.
Not because I was perfect. I was not perfect. I made a small mistake.
I used simple sentences, but I answered the phone. I spoke English. I helped. I finished the call. I did it.
That evening, you opened your notebook.
I read the sentence I wrote weeks before, step by step.
And
I smiled. I opened my podcast app. I pressed play.
step by step.
Okay, friends, let us review our vocabulary. 5 words from today.
Word number 1. Stuck. S-T-U-C-K. Stuck. When you feel stuck, you feel like you cannot move. You cannot go forward. Like a car in the mud. You try, but you stay in the same place. Like this. For 3 years, Max felt stuck. He wanted to change, but he did not know how to begin.
Stuck. Stuck.
Word number 2. Habit. H-A-B-I-T. A habit is something you do regularly, every day, often without thinking, like brushing your teeth in the morning or drinking coffee before work. You do not decide to do it every time. You just do it because it is a habit. Like this, listening to English for 5 minutes every day is a small habit, but a very powerful one.
Habit. Say it with me. Habit. Perfect.
Word number 3. Improve. I-M-P-R-O-V-E. To improve means to get better at something. Not perfect, just better than before. Better than yesterday. Like this. Every time you listen to English, you improve a little. You may not notice it today, but after 1 month, you will feel the difference.
Improve. Beautiful.
Word number 4. Confident. C-O-N-F-I-D-E-N-T. When you feel confident, you feel sure about yourself. You believe you can do something. You are not afraid to try. Like this. At the meeting, Max did not feel confident at all. He felt small and scared, but that was about to change.
Confident.
Word number 5. Step by step. S-T-E-P-B-Y-S-T-E-P. Step by step means slowly, one small thing at a time, not everything at once, not all in one day. Like this, you do not learn English in 1 week. You learn it step by step. 1 word, 1 sentence, 1 small conversation at a time.
Step by step. Say it. Step by step. Wonderful. 5 words today. Stuck. Habit. Improve. Confident. Step by step. Remember them. You will hear them very soon.
Now we have a question for you. What is one small thing you can do today to improve your English? Just one thing. Write it in the comments. We read every single one.
And if my story helped you feel more confident today, share this episode with one friend who is also learning English. You can help them start too. See you next time.
Bye for now.